Good morning, my YouTube viewers. Crystal here. It's Saturday morning, February 13, 2021. I wanted to make you another video, and basically I've done a little bit more work on that program that I had been working on. And so what I have done is I made the program to where the computer plays itself. So it's basically, we're going to see what happens when the computer plays itself. So it's basically an AI experiment. And whenever I modified this program, I used a for loop and a while loop, some if-else statements, and some random integer generators as well. So I did use some pretty important concepts in the game. So I thought, oh, well, it's a good thing to make a video out on this. I want to let you know that the last video I made, Medium well, they put it on their website, but they wouldn't put it on Python in plain English. So maybe this one will go into Python in plain English. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to do a code review of what I have already written. So I wrote the game in Google Colab, and Google Colab is a free online Jupyter notebook that has Python and several libraries already installed on it. And then whenever I finished the program, I saved it onto my GitHub repository. So basically what you're looking at now is you're looking at the program when it's on GitHub. So first thing we'll do is we'll look at the challenge. There are two players, in this instance being the computer. Each player writes a number hidden from the other player. It can be any integer, 1 or greater. The players reveal their numbers. Whoever chose the lower number gets 1 point, unless the lower number is lower by only 1. Then the player with the higher number gets 2 points. If they both choose the same number, neither player gets a point. This repeats and the game ends when one player has 5 points. The challenge is to write a script to play the game. Knowing the rules and all your opponent's previous numbers, can you program a strategy? And no, return random int 1, 3 is not a strategy. You should really try playing this first with your friends. You'll see there's a deep human element to predicting your opponent's choice. Well, number one, I don't have any friends. All of my friends abandoned me, so I consider YouTube to be my friend. And so basically, whenever I first did the game, I played it with myself. And then whenever I wrote the game where you play with the computer, I asked my boyfriend to do it. But Medium Publications didn't like the script, so they wouldn't put it on their Python in plain English. And now this game I've written, the computer plays itself, so there's no need for me to play it because the computer is playing against itself. And the reason why I wanted to write this computer game like this, because I was going to do it as an experiment. And the reason why I was doing it as an experiment is because you have many cases of AI gone wrong. And one case in particular where they had these two Alexas hooked up, and the two Alexas were talking to each other. And so finally, I think they had to turn off the Alexas, and they recorded it. And the Alexas were saying, "Am I real? Are you real?" And so we get into the field of AI, or artificial intelligence. So this is just a very simple experiment in artificial intelligence. And maybe when I develop my skills in Python, I can make other programs dealing with artificial intelligence as well. You never know. So we're going to assign the variables. After we created the program in Google Colab, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to import our libraries. So our libraries are Panda, NumPy, and in this instance random, because we're going to be making a random integer. And then we're going to assign variables. Player 1 is 0, player 2 is 0, score 1 is 0, score 2 is 0, games is 1,000. We're going to play 1,000 games. And winner is an array that's empty. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a for statement for game and range games. So basically, games is 1,000. So this for loop is going to go on for 1,000 times. And then it says print welcome to game number. So you're going to it's telling you what the game number is. And then we have a while statement. While score is less than 5 and score 1 is less than 5 and score 2 is less than 5. Then you say player 1 is a random int between 1 and 9. Player 2 is a random int between 1 and 9. And then you have to make player 1 and player 2 integers. And I went ahead and did that. It's an integer anyway. But whenever we were inputting the data from the keyboard, it came in as a string. So I had to make an integer when it came in as a string. So I just kept it an integer. And then it said print player 1's computer number is player 1. Then player 2's computer number is player 2. And then you have the criteria. If player 1 is less than player 2 minus 1, score 1 equals score plus 1. If player 1 equals player 2 minus 1, score 2 equals score 2 plus 2. If player 2 is less than player 1 minus 1, score 2 equals score 2 plus 1. If player 2 equals player 1 minus 1, score 1 equals score plus 2. And it said print score 1 is, and then your score, and then score 2 is, and then your score. And then whenever one of the players reaches 5, the game stops. And then it says if score 1 is greater than score 2, print congratulations player 1, you're the winner. Win equals 1. And then you append win to this winner array. Else print congratulations player 2, you are the winner. And then win equals 2. And you append win to winner. So score, and then you have to reset the variables again. So score 1 is 0 and score 2 is 0. If you don't reset the variables, then it'll just keep playing over and over again. So you have to reset everything to 0. So we've got a situation here where this computer played 1,000 games. So we'll just keep going down here. So it's played 1,000 games. So we played our 1,000 games, and then we want to see what's in winner. So winner is an array. It's going to have 1,000 integers in it, being either 1 or 2, because you had player 1 and player 2. So we go down here. And then what we do is we print then winner is 1,000, because we want to make sure that we have actually 1,000 games in there. Winner count equals PD, value counts winner count. So you had 506 of number 1, and 494 of number 2, 1. So winner percent equals winner count over len winner times 100 and winner percent. So you had 50.6% number 1 is a winner, and 49.4% number 2 is a winner. And so I played this game several times, and it pretty much gave about a similar outcome. Like one was close to 51 and another one was close to 49. So it pretty much had a balance. Now, I don't know what algorithm they use to actually create a random integer, but that was the outcome, where the outcome was pretty close. Like 1 was the winner, but it was pretty close to number 2. And then if I played it again, I would get like a similar outcome. So because I played it several times. So that concludes this simple AI experiment. If you like my video, please like, subscribe, and share. If you want to be notified whenever I make a new video, then please tap on the bell button next to the subscribe button, and you will receive a notification whenever I have made a new video. If you like the work I do and you want to support me, then I have my email address to my PayPal account in the description box down below. And the reason why is because I don't have enough subscribers to monetize. So thank you very much for watching my video, and I look forward to making more videos for you in the future.